Sorry it cut out so suddenly yesterday. I ran out of time and didn't realise, and I had to go back and crop it from where it wasn't ran out of time. And this was the page, so yeah, thank you so very, very small much, dear favourable small primate. Rose is laughing her ass off there. I shall take my leave now, John, until next time. Wait, where did Sweet Lou come from? And why is there suddenly a crumpled hat on your head? John and gather grist, examine designings. Feeling especially economical with your behaviour suddenly, you scoop up all the grist in the room and turn your attention to the punch designings, all in one fell swoop. The device features a countertop station design with the keyboard set up not unlike an old-fashioned computer. There is a blinking red light and a diagram etched into a panel. Rose answered Dave. Okay, wait, hold on. Why am I getting this stupid game for you? You're the one who should be wrist deep in puppet ass. What is the specific problem? The problem is, I am up to my goddamn neck in fucking puppet doll. You know you like the mannequin dick. Accept it. I am enrobed in chafing, wriggling, and god-fucking damned puppet pelvis. And I'm sealing along at course Kermit cock is being dragged across my anguished face. Let's put this into perspective. You put up with the puppet prostate because you love it. Also, course is a good word. You don't seem to harbour any sympathy for the fact that I've burrowed fuck deep in the lively, fluffy muppet buttock. I'm whirling in the terrible cyclone at the epicenter of my own personal holocaust of twitching foam noses. It's like a fucking apocalypse of perky proboscis here. Like the proboscalypse, I guess. Are you going to start rapping about this? What? No. No, listen. Prong of flesh, bereft of home, found solace twixt a cleft of foe. No, oh Jesus. Of apocalypse your thoughts eclipse, a painted pair of parted lips, that dare through kiss to stir the air, that teases tufts of orange hair. And though faces flush in lovers' spits, hands snug in plush as gloves befit. Oh, Dickinson, if you can shut your perfume, you trap, for half a second. This is serious. I'm just saying, if I see one more soft bulbous bottom being like kind of jutting out and impotent or whatever, I'm gonna fly off the handle. I'm gonna do some sort of acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle and win like a medal or something. Or some shit. Then let's hope there will be a squishy derriere somewhere below to handle the break you'll fall. Below the handle to break your fall. John observed back of the first visible capsule card. I am losing my voice. DQMMJLEK. You flip over the top card containing your pogo ride. Anytime you capture lock something, a new code appears on the back of the card. You've always wondered what the code was for. Damn, these things are hard to read. But then you've never really found any reason to decipher them. Until now, perhaps. John, examine the reverse side of hammer card in Strife Specimens. Is that an N? Looks like cards from your Strife deck have codes too. John, enter capture code as seen on the back of the Pogo Ride card. You enter the code DQMMJLEK into the keyboard. At least you think that's what the code is. The red light switches off. A green light is blinking. John, insert card. John, type in NZ7UN6BI. That was idiotic, John. In the interest of due diligence, you enter the other code and repeat the process with that card too. Both cards are now patched with different hole patterns. John, attempt to retrieve Pogo from card. Oh, well that should just be a simple matter of... Uh-oh. It looks like it's trapped now. You don't see how you can access the item anymore, or store a new item there for that matter. These cards are pretty much useless now, and the items they contain are toast. But maybe not all is lost. Recalling from your experience with the pre-punch card, you may be able to use the card to replicate the items in question. Assuming you got the codes right, that is. John, mash keys heedlessly. Not quite through with your cowboy empiricism just yet, you mash at the keyboard to generate a random code. You enter DSKJHSDK. The design stops you after 8 characters, which appears to be the maximum length for a code. The green light goes on, signaling as readiness for a card. You figure you might as well burn the shaving cream. Since the product... don't do that. Since the product is not exactly at a premium in your household. You also figure you might as well merge the 2 cans onto one card. You're a little sad that your dad isn't around for this. You have a feeling he will get a real kick out of the idea of duplicating more shaving cream. You punch the card where the pattern is in no way related to the code for the item it contains. This should make for an interesting experiment. Mad science is a lot of fun. Unfortunately, you just burned another card in process. Your deck is really dwindling now. Maybe you should have thought this through a little better. On the plus side, you just freed up your PDA, which is overflowing with the pent-up chatter of anxious pesters. Rose. John, answer your chums. Puppets. Awesome. That's really all there is to say on the matter. Tete Godhead, TG, change this mood to rancorous. John, I'm about to throw a bathtub through your wall. Watch out. Tiny stairs, look at them. Wow, that was so totally unnecessary. I made a shortcut upstairs. I thought it would be a good idea to get up there and try the cards as soon as possible. Also, you weren't being terribly responsive. You mean these stairs? Man, look at these shitty stairs. They're so narrow. Am I supposed to climb those? They're perfectly navigable. I'm saving your grist for now. If you keep slaying foes, collecting grist and expanding the cash limit, we may not need to be so economical with our resources in the future. Oh, wow. Losing my voice. That is so weird. So why didn't you just build a way up through that hole in my dad's room? Have you ever been in there? No. Exactly. Huh? I'd rather not get sidetracked. I'm more interested in the further exploring the mechanics of the game than watching you discover what sort of outlandish harlequin decor your father keeps in his room. Oh, come on! What's the big deal? I'll just climb up and go right through. Will you? Yeah, why not? Are you saying you've never wondered what's in there? Or why it's being kept such a secret from you? Well, I mean, yeah. Then trust me, you won't be going right on through. Wait, are you saying there's something like troubling you there? I don't know. What do you mean? What do you see in there? I can't see in there. Oh. But I don't have a very good feeling about it. Whatever. I think I can handle a few more stupid clown paintings. Rose, move punch cards to John's room. Rose, drag some Crocsite dowels up to John's room. Unless she's neat about it. Damn. John, collect wrist, examine safe. You swoop up the bountiful supply of grist generated by your co-players' recent exploits. From now on, it will probably go without saying that you'll nab any grist lying around without making a big fuss over it. You check out the busted safe, which has made a noble sacrifice in battle. Some of your father's odds and ends has spilled out, including some old newspaper clippings and 2 rather hefty tomes. It's a fair bet that these books comprised at least half the weight of the safe. John, examine family tome of humour. It's another copy of Colonel Saxicus, dotting text of magical frivolity and practical japery. This one looks really old, perhaps an original printing? Could it be the same one involved with your grandmother's unfortunate accident on that fateful day? Dad would never speak a word about it, but maybe Nana wouldn't be so tight-lipped. You give it a cursory perusal. It appears to be similar to your reprinting, listing all the japes and chicanery you have come to know and love. You capture-log it, thinking you may give it a closer look later. John, examine contents of safe. The fatherly Jen shaving almanac. You take a look at the other book. You're sure Dad thought this was a scintillating read. Or scintillating. How do you say that word? But it looks pretty boring to you. Maybe you'll crack into it someday when you're old enough to shave. Everything in this safe was obviously very important to your father. You wonder why he kept it locked away from you. Some things about him you will never understand. Okay, Monday, April 13th, 1990 something. The Common Hornographer. Space rocks, knock off local burbs, block off. Knock local burbs, block off. Okay. Populace oblivious to broader significance of events. Broader. Assuming there is any, which there definitely isn't. Shortly after 4 a.m. today, a downpour of meteors in a residential neighbourhood became yet another instance in a pattern of recent rocky cosmological phenomena. The incident, aside from property damage and loss of life, was downplayed by authorities as not all that big of a deal. Meteors. And Crocker facility leveled. It seems he has been collecting scraps from news over the years. These articles go back decades. John, look at the piece of paper taped to the wall. Son, if you are reading this, it means you are now strong enough to lift the safe. You are now a man. As such, you are entitled to what is inside. I know you will take this responsibility seriously. I am so proud of you. John, turn the card over. 024913. You guess this is the combination to the safe. This is completely useless. John, examine back of capsule card on floor. A lot of O's. You guess these are all zeros. Or are they capital O's? Zeros would probably make much more sense for an empty card, you think. John, capture lock the card. And I'm going to stop it on the next page. John, enter code on back a card into designings. Ones. And I'm going to stop it here. Bye.